Good evening, everyone. This is Josh with Triple J Gaming. I am here tonight to run a little bit of Castle Rend. We were going to do a main dinosaur hunt with Ridley, but he had some family things happen, which is cool. I get it. He's going to join us later. So right now we have two brand new characters to this world, which is yet to be named. If you want to help, just throw out a name and we'll throw them all in a pot and we'll see who wins. You win the name, maybe you'll win something extra. Who knows? We are coming out with a lot of products here. So what we're going to do is we're still going to continue with the story. That we're going to go on a dinosaur hunt. And we have Body Knocker and Baylor, who are going to be hopefully accepted into the Reptile Wranglers, which is a local dinosaur hunting guild. So without any longer, I'm going to hand it over to Body Knocker. You can go ahead and give us a little bit of info about your guy.
All right, so Body Knock Timbers, nicknames Knockers. Rock Gnome Wizard, 7th level. Let's see, just came to this world, and I have a pretty much neutral alignment. Just looking to earn some cash. A short guy wearing standard wizard apparel. And
Crazy hair, pointy ears.
Yeah, looking to take out some dinos.
All right, and then we have Baylor.
Hey guys, Grim/Justin. Everyone, it's all the J's here, so who cares anymore? Now we got a Jandar too, so it works out. The Baylor is a Oathbreaker Paladin. His history, I'm sure many of you enjoyed watching me destroy Pendleton not too long ago in another.
It was last event.
The thumb of Pendleton, and with his recent death and him not being there at the time, he is free of his bond and not really knowing where it has been wandering around and came across the attracted as some sort of creature, and he decided, hell, I don't have any plans anyway, I might as well see if I can make a living somewhere. And he stopped on in.
All right, so the local Dinosaur Hunters Guild,
and he stopped on in.
Reptile Wranglers, I had them pulled up. Let's pull them up again real quick. They're having their yearly so the local recruiting Dinosaur Hunters Guild. It is 2 weeks long,
and he stopped on in
at Reptile Wranglers, the floating island. Had them pulled up outside of Troken. They're having their yearly. So neither one of you guys know about Dinosaur Hunters Guild. It is not in the area region of Troken.
Stopped on in.
It would be way more Wranglers, the floating island. Had them pulled up outside of Troken. They're having their yearly. So neither one of you guys know about Dinosaur Hunters Guild. It is not in the area region of Troken.
Stopped on in.
It would be way more Wranglers, the floating island. Had them pulled up outside of the Reptile Wranglers are one of the most notorious guilds. Neither one of you guys know about Dinosaur Hunters Guild. They are known for not in the eradicating.
Stopped on in.
It would be Reptile Wranglers. They are known for outside of eradicating most reptiles. Now they have been known. Neither one of you have no bother to from their range. They are known for,
they have not made it very
And
far.
he stopped on it.
They are, you know, they accept them. They accept them into the fold. Eradicating most reptiles having now, they have been known neither one to have no bother to. They're given a shot just like everybody else. They have not made it very far.
And he stopped on it.
They are, but you know, they accept them. They accept them into the fold. Eradicating most reptiles having now, they have been known neither one to have no bother to. They're given a shot just like everybody else. Have not made it very far.
And he stopped on it.
And they are, but you know, they accept them. They accept them into the fold. Eradicating most reptiles having now, they have been known neither one to have no bother to. They're given a shot just like everybody else. Have not made it very far.
And he stopped on it.
And they are, but you know, they accept them. They accept them into the like the eradicating most reptiles having now, they have been known neither one to have no bother to. They're given a shot just like everybody else. Body knockers,
And he stopped on it.
also, but you know, they accept them. Too often that eradicating most reptiles having now, they have been known neither one to have no bother to. They're given a shot just like everybody else. Body knockers,
And he stopped on it.
Dinosaurs, but you know, they accept them. Too often that eradicating most reptiles having now, they have been stood out and have no bother to. They're given a shot just like everybody else. Body knockers,
And he stopped on it.
Dinosaurs, but you know, they accept them. Too often that eradicating most reptiles having now, they have been stood out and have no bother to. They're given a shot just like everybody else. Body knockers,
And he stopped on it.
Dinosaurs, but you know, they accept them. Too often that eradicating most reptiles having now, they have been stood out and have no bother to. They're given a shot just like everybody else. Body knockers,
And he stopped on it.
Dinosaurs, but you know, they accept them. Too often that eradicating most reptiles having now, they have been stood out and have no bother to. They're given a shot.
So we're heading to. Can you say that time one more time?
You need to head to Sullenloft to catch the. Yep, I just forgot the name of it. The airship. The airship is going to take you to Load Wharf, which is outside of the region of Trokin. You guys have never been there. Yep.
Well, I'm all down for getting out of Trokin because this place has bad memories. So I guess I don't know. I guess we haven't met together. I'm going to start traveling from wherever I've been wandering and got that letter towards Solon Loft. Did it say we meet up somewhere like a tavern or like is there like a
It
meet?
said you'll see the airship. You can't miss it.
Okay, too easy.
All right. So
All right, so we're gonna meet up at the airship.
yep. So we'll say it's been, you know, it's the third day. You guys are just getting into town, and you see the airship kind of sitting there outside of the main castle building, or the main. It's not a castle building because it's a small little town, but like the mayor's office, the person who runs the town. You can see probably 30 other men and women around the area. Dwarves, humans. There's one tiefling, which was really weird because You know, like reptiles, they're not known to keep tieflings in their ranks. And a bunch of just other random races. No elves. There are no elves there. There's no elves in this area, except for one. Alright, so you guys been standing there, you know, for about an hour, just standing there, not talking to anybody. Just standing around, looking around.
I'm just
And
heading towards the airship.
yeah, you guys hear a loud ring from the airship, and then this huge ramp just comes flying out of the side of it, and it lands on the ground. And it tells you all you have 1 minute to get everybody on board. Last person. If you don't make it, you're not going.
I start climbing up.
Yep, just start heading up the ramp.
And if people start jostling me and like fighting, I'm gonna pop an aura of fear, and just if anyone near me who knocked me is gonna be frightened
I'll
as
just
shit of
misty
me and
step
just gonna
right
fucking
up to the
flee.
top.
Alright, yeah, you guys make it up there. You know, you get a few people. You know, it's kind of pushy. It's real pushy. But as you look behind you, you kind of see like these humans standing at the ramp, stopping the tiefling from coming. They're literally standing there, waiting for the ramp to come up, and they're gonna ride with it up.
Ain't gonna lie, Baylor doesn't care.
Okay.
But I don't know this tiefling, right?
You are correct.
Not my
Right.
problem. I've seen more shitty shit than someone not letting someone into a group because of their race. not really, not really all that annoying to me.
Sorry guys, I'm getting this map up real quick. I forgot to put the tiles on it, so everybody's really big.
Oh, the grid.
Are we about to get an airship map? Is that what's going on? Oh God.
Yep. You guys are on the airship.
Oh man, how do I shrink this? It's not giving me the minimize
Right
option.
click, resize, small size.
That's the thing. The resize doesn't have a small size option for me for some reason.
If you hold
Whatever.
control and click, anywhere on it and drag up to the left, it will make it smaller.
Alright, well, I got it now. I just did it the long way.
Okay, standing up on top of... Ouch.
Now this is Baylor's first time on an airship. He's gonna walk around and explore, but he's gonna try and act really nonchalant about it. Because this is pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah, Bobby Knock can't even see over the railing, so he's cool.
So there's probably about, 20, 30 people scattered around up there with you guys. I just didn't want to drop 20 or 30 tokens, I'm sorry. Standing on top of this platform here is a short female deep gnome.
Oh man. Doing battle with a drum on this thing must be fucking dope.
She looks at everybody and she says, "Thank you all for accepting our invitation. We will be at the guild hall here soon, probably within the next couple hours. If you want to get to know your competitors, go right ahead. Just do know that the next 7 days are going to be some of the roughest 7 days of your life. You will be giving 1 day in the town to gather all materials needed. The day after that, you will be heading to the island, and we will not be back there until the 7th day. So sit back, relax, have some drinks, meet some fellow competitors if you'd like." Did you guys get that? Did you guys hear any of that? Hello?
It's like a 7-day initiation, or it's 7 days on the ship.
7 days out at the island.
Oh, okay. So you break it up a little bit earlier.
Nope,
I
I
wasn't able
got
to
you.
hear everybody.
So we are going to be spending 7 days at the island. You're going to get to spend 1 day in Load Wharf, shopping and gathering materials to live out on the island. Is it any better?
Yes.
Okay, good. You guys want to just hang out, search the ship, talk to some people, or just wait
Is there
until you
like
get
a
to the town?
brawl pit on this ship?
like an arena style thing?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
She kind of gets back up there and she looks in your direction and says, those of you that start anything or start any combat or have any combat on my ship will be thrown over the side. No questions asked, no hesitations. You will find yourself levitating and dropped.
Man, I wish I grabbed Featherfall.
I'm just gonna crack my neck and sit down on this bench that's right here and just take a short nap.
I'm just walking around checking out the ship. He's very curious about how it all works.
All right. The intelligence is pretty high. If you wanted to, you could take the couple hours that you guys are flying and study the ship to the point where you could probably draw a rough schematic of it. I'll have you do some rolls and we'll see how good it is.
All right. What would you like for rolls? Checks? Intelligence checks?
Investigation checks. Let's do 3 checks.
All right.
All right, so you start off like great. You know, you're getting going and you're drawing, and then all of a sudden, you know, you kind of bump into somebody and they spill their drink on it, and you're like, son of a bitch. So you kind of fix it a little bit, and then you're going through a little bit more, and you know, you kind of think you got a decent drawing of that top floor there. All right, so Grim, you're just laying there taking a nap.
I'm really sitting and brooding just on the bench. I'm not taking a nap as much as I'm just kind of sitting there.
Pondering what life's going to be like without Peloton.
Well, not without Peloton, without the hold he had on me anymore. Yeah.
You need to point to the doll. All right. So it's been, you know, it's roughly hour and a half with the introductions and searching the ship and brooding like a angry teenager. Um, you guys
Brooding. I'm in
pull.
deep.
You guys hover. As you look over the side of the ship, you see this huge quarry of a city. Like, it's in this deep crater, but the city is huge. You guys have never seen a city this big. Not even Castle Bedecker could compare to this.
Pretty dope.
The ship kind of slows down and it starts to lower itself, like just kind of like straight down. It's really weird because, you know, most airships they gotta kind of float in and land, but this one just kind of stopped and it's lowering itself. And it gets lower and it gets lower And then outside of this building, you kind of see just these braces that look like they would hold a ship about this size. And sure enough, as you guys come down, it hits that, and the whole thing just kind of shakes. And you guys need to roll reflex saves, dexterity saves.
I'm sitting on the bench in the middle of a ship.
Okay, roll with advantage then.
Oh boy.
All right, Baylor, you kind of do good, but you know, never being on a ship like this, body knocker, you kind of, when that thing hit your legs, your short little legs kind of just buckled a little bit. You caught yourself on the ledge right there. You didn't fall off, and you kind of looked around just to see if anybody noticed.
Where'd you get your pilot license? Kmart?
Hey, you with the mouth.
With that little jerk, I'm up and standing because I'm like, what's going on?
All right, after you guys land and it stops, that huge ramp that came out earlier goes out again and looks down at you guys and come down, come inside, come to the meeting hall, and you guys will get the full details on the hunt. You will receive your starting gold to make purchases with. Yes, we will provide this for you, but everybody gets the same amount of money, and there are only a few cities in town. There are a few markets in town, and they all know what this week is. So, good luck. I hope they've stocked enough, and I hope you guys buy enough. I'll see you soon. You guys are just gonna head into the building right now and meet up with everybody else in like the waiting room area.
All right.
As you guys walk in, you know it's a huge, kind of like arena style room. You guys are walking into the pit, into the center, and up on the ledge, you see the female gnome again. This time she's got two huge male humans standing next to her, holding huge great swords. And then as you look all around the ledge, kind of notice that everybody's wearing the same garb, and they're all kind of chanting and roaring and cheering. As everybody gets to the center of the arena, you know, the gates close really, really fast, and everybody kind of just stops and they're looking around and they're all nervous. Uh, you know, people are kind of getting fidgety. You see some people reach for their swords, some people kind of get their crossbows out, get their bows out, kind of getting their armor a little tighter. And she looks down and she starts laughing.
I'll say Baylor had his arm crossed that entire time. He's just like, okay.
You silly boys and girls, you're not going to die yet. That takes the fun out of it. Keep traveling to your north. She points down below her. You will see a gate. As you go through the gate, grab your coin, grab your backpack, and then you can be on your way. But this will be in a single file manner, very, very calmly. One sign of agitation, and you will have to go. Patience is a virtue, my friends.
Uh, oh, hey, look who it is.
Yep, I saw.
Directly shoving or like rushing, but I'm using my generally large and more frightening appearance to just start walking towards that entrance.
Ridley, you received a letter at Castle Rend from a local dinosaur guild that, well, they're a reptile guild, but they don't normally hire kobolds in or take them under because they are reptiles, but some show exceptionally well hunting skills and survival skills and show that they can live and do work like this. So they've extended an invitation to you as well.
It's because I'm exceptional.
I agree. And you just got done riding this big old airship, but I saw you were watching, so you know what's going on. Are you loading? Oh, there you are. All right. Okay. As you all grab your gear, you also grab a pamphlet that has all the rules, all the stipulations, everything you need to know about your next 7 days. There's even a picture of the island. Incoming picture.
Damn. They take it with a cannon?
Oh yeah.
Nice. Is it a floating island?
Yes, it's a floating island.
Oh, duh. Read the freaking map.
The island is filled with many different dinosaur creatures, reptilian creatures. There are some traps. There are other dangers. Staying out of the water might be a good idea. These are all in that pamphlet. It's just giving you like a quick little rundown. If caught in the current, you could get washed off the island. So be very aware of that and very careful of that. Also, if you guys see that mountain at the top of the island, that is where the great Tyrannosaurus Rex lives. Nobody has ever been able to bring his head or to tame him.
Yet.
But the way to get into the guild be alive in 7 days, and at least captured 3 dinosaurs and hunted 2. They want 2 bodies, 3 in cages. You can hunt in packs. We are hunters. That is accepted. No more than 3 to a pack.
Have I been introduced to these compatriots already?
Nope, not yet. They don't even really kind of know who each other are yet. None of you guys have been introduced. Give me 1 second. We'll get there. As you flip through the pamphlet, you kind of look to the back and you see like names grouped together. At the top it says, "We paired you by your composition. We believe that the 3 of you together should be able to hopefully live through this task." And you guys kind of scroll through and you see your name is kind of like towards the end. You guys are like the last group that was put together.
If you're
As
talking,
you,
I
oh,
I don't think he was talking yet. I think he was reading stuff.
did you hear that though? Did you hear about reading the
Yeah,
pamphlet?
yeah, no,
Okay.
I heard.
You guys are in the same group. You guys found your names together, and then it also says a table number next to your name. Grab your gear, go to that table, meet your party, get a plan, go. You guys have from now until tomorrow evening to buy your gear, get your material you're going to need to live for 7 days, and don't kill anybody tonight.
Hey, I need the Pteranodon stats. You guys would see a small kobold shadowed by a Pteranodon following him, walking up to the table.
Baylor is a very tall and muscular human. He stands at 6'7", and when he's in full plate, 6'5" when he's not. But you haven't really seen his face yet, but he is currently wearing very horrifying looking armor. Has images engraved on it of what appears to be screaming souls, and it seems spiked and in a design of some horrid creature that seems to have come out of some horrible abyss. And he will take his helmet off, and you will see a aged, probably early 30-year-old man with a scarred face, a goatee, and long black hair.
Ah, new map.
This is the town of Lode Wharf. The ship landed on that building. And that was the arena that you guys were just kind of standing in.
All right. So we're headed to that table. We're at that table sitting down, right? Or
Yep,
whatever.
you guys are now meeting each other. You guys all make it to the table. Ridley told you what he looks like, and then Baylor.
Yeah. So you see this really short rock gnome. He's wearing a darkish colored hooded cloak, but his body seems to shift as he walks. He doesn't really see. It just kind of looks weird. But then he sits down, pulls his hood back, and you just see this rock gnome. He's just all smiles.
What was the gold amount that we picked up on our way out the door? Josh?
300 gold.
Oh, I'm just going to add that to my hit.
Well met, fellow travelers. Ridley looks over to the rock gnome. Fear not, friend. Our racial prejudices mean nothing to me.
I've learned not to be prejudiced to anything. You stay decent to me, I stay decent to you.
Baylor is just going to give both of you a very intense look, and then he's going to just go, well, now that the introductions are over with, you can call me Baylor. Until then, I would recommend we come up with a plan to gain supplies. I know one of the tasks they gave us were 2 dead and 3 captured. I would say collection for cages, collection of supplies, and then some way to store our kills, unless we want to be hauling it back. GM, depends on what Peloton colors are. I'm in like scary ass black ass like clothing, like it's black demon armor with a black hooded cape.
Are you still wearing his sigil?
Probably somewhere on my person. I probably haven't even thought
Ridley, roll
about
a
it.
perception check.
It'd probably be, considering I was what I was, it'd probably be something like an amulet or an engraving on the front of the chest piece, since it's cursed to me.
There you go. You see a carving, not a carving, but like it's kind of branded onto his armor. You can see the mark of Castle Bediger, Peloton's like brand.
Are you a soldier of Bedegar?
I'm gonna take the dogs out real quick. You guys roleplay that.
Baylor will look at you. His eyes will narrow a little bit, and he'll say slowly, "I was. I'm not anymore. Is there a problem with that?"
No.
He'll look at you really close in the eye. I'll let you decide if this. I'm not really great at it. It's not really what he's trained in, but let's see what it gets. Nah, not with that roll.
Kobolds are really hard to read. They're just reptiles. They don't show as much emotion as mammals.
That makes sense. Well, he's going to turn back to the table and be like, to the questions at hand, I'm seeing your pet, and he's saying this as him. I would assume that you are trained in the taming of these creatures. That she would be our resident expert in what we would need to get supplies for this.
I think the number one thing we should be looking at is large, powerful nets that have been enchanted.
I agree. I can kill anything just fine. The finer arts of taming a creature, not so much.
Ridley starts eyeing you up and down. Just what kind of weapon does he see you carrying?
Strapped to my back is a large, finely filigreed, halberd.
Do I see any other weapons on you?
You would think if for some reason he couldn't reach his halberd, his fists on his armor look nasty. That's gonna hurt more than a normal punch would. Like he could probably do some solid.
So he's probably got some reinforcement on his gauntlets to make him a little bit more wicked looking.
That, but you don't think it's just for show. You have a feeling those could do some real damage if he for some reason couldn't get to his halberd.
Ridley looks over to the gnome and starts eyeing him up and down. What kind of equipment does he see on you?
I mean, you see like little pouches all around in his belt. He's got a little backpack. But he's just wearing this real dark cloak. And I mean, you get the impression he's a magic user. There's no armor. No, he's just got leather boots on. He's got all kinds of like rings and crap. A few things might even glow. Yeah, that's about it. You definitely see a lot of intelligence in his eyes. Typical gnome. You can see he's kind of like looking around the place, trying to take it all in and learn everything he can as he's looking around.
So I think our state of events currently, go to the enchanter, see if we can get any local nets, something that'll keep the creature down until we can haul it back. Some way of transporting the dead creature, whenever we collect whatever we decide to take back. Not so tamed.
I'm thinking portable hole.
Yeah, we're gonna need something, and I mean, every little freaking.
Inside the pamphlet, if you keep looking, you will. She's got a list of a couple shops that you can go to acquire some items, but you want to get there before anybody else because that shop.
Ankle biters, and then
I'm
sure searching for a magic shop.
Our kills and stuff for us. I mean, are we supposed to lug this shit around the island?
They gave you guys a backpack, an extra backpack.
Oh, is this?
What's in?
If I look,
Ridley starts like tearing the backpack apart, just pulling everything out, like dumping it out, just digging through everything. What do we find?
Nothing. You open it, it's empty.
I'm good, Baylor. Yeah.
You can only go with what's in that backpack.
Baylor is gonna he's gonna test something out real quick. He is going to pick up one of his javelins and see if putting it in the bag, see if it's possibly a magic bag of holding of some kind, or if it's just a plain old bag.
He pokes a hole right through the
backpack?
bottom.
I'm not shoving the fucking thing. Yeah, the one that was provided to us.
Is it a backpack of holding?
No, unfortunately.
It's not. I'm getting it enchanted.
It's not a backpack
Well-
of refrigerated dinosaur holding.
They said
The whole
they never
rest of
said
the-
anything
I'm
about
not-
getting it enchanted with the holding property. Stuffing the fucking thing. Yeah, the one that
Backpack.
was provided to us.
Is it a backpack of holding?
They also never
How
told me
heavy
about
are you
having to
two?
bring the
No,
dinosaurs
It's
back
unfortunately.
to
not.
the
I'm getting
backpack
it enchanted.
mainland either. But
It's not a backpack.
Oh, well-
of refrigerated we're gonna drag these things around, or we just like
They
have
said
markers
they
with,
never said anything
maybe
about
not
getting it
markers they gave us?
enchanted with the holding property.
Stuffing
The
the
fucking
fucking
thing. Yeah, the one that was
I
provided.
think they
to
just
us.
asked
Is it a
for physical
backpack of
proof,
holding?
didn't they? So I think either
How
the
heavy are you
hide
two?
or maybe
No,
just a
unfortunately.
tooth
It's
from a
not.
different
I'm
creature
getting
would
it
work.
enchanted.
mainland either. But
It's not
Maybe
a
a
backpack.
well-
Of that's like
If
we're
it's
gonna
not-
drag
if it's
these
big
things
enough for
around,
the
or we
holding,
just like
Just take
They
the
said
markers
they
with,
never said anything
maybe
about
not
getting it
markers they gave us?
enchanted with the
Ridley
holding
pulls
property.
out
Yeah,
his Hayward's handy
Yeah, the one
haversack
that was
I
provided.
think they
to
just
us.
and
asked
Is it a
stuffs it
backpack
inside
of
the
holding?
didn't
backpack,
they? So I think
How
either the
heavy
hide
and then
or
stuffs
maybe
his
just a
backpack
tooth.
inside
I'm
the
getting
Hayward's
it
handly
enchanted.
haversack and tells the other
Maybe
two
a
to
well-
just
That's
stick their bags inside.
around, or we just like
Just take
They
the
said
markers
they
with,
never said anything
maybe
about
not
getting it
markers
enchanted
they
with
gave us?
the
look impressed.
Ridley
holding
pulls
Stuffing
out
the
his
pulled out
Hayward's
a
handy
magic
haversack
which is
I
provided
think they
to
just
us.
and
asked
Is it a
stuffs it inside the
backpack of holding?
backpack,
Day, so I think
How
either the
heavy
hide
and then
or
stuffs
maybe
his
just a
backpack
tooth.
inside
I'm
the
getting
Hayward's
it
handly
enchanted.
haversack
Last time I
and tells
underestimated
the other
Cold
two to
Blade.
just
Put his
stick
back
their
in
bags
said
inside.
around, or we just like
Just take
They
the
said
markers
they
with,
never said anything
maybe
about
not
getting it
markers they
Baylor's
gave us?
gonna look impressed.
Ridley
the holding
pulls
Stuffing
out
the
his
pulled out
Hayward's
a
handy
magic
haversack
which is
I
provided
think they
to
just
us.
and
asked
Is it a
stuffs it inside the
backpack of
backpack,
Day, so I think either
How
the
heavy
hide
and then
or
stuffs
maybe
his
just a
backpack
tooth.
inside
I'm
the
getting
Hayward's
it
handly
enchanted.
haversack
Last time I
and tells
underestimated
the other
Cold
two
Blade.
to just
Put his back
stick their
in
bags
said
inside.
you can keep your own
Around,
backpack.
just like
Just take
They
the
said
markers
they
with,
never said
Allegedly,
anything
all we
about
can
getting
carry
Baylor's gonna
with,
look
is
impressed.
what is in his
backpack.
pulls out his
Pulled out
Hayward's
a
handy
magic
haversack
which is
I
provided
think they
to
just
us.
and
asked
Is it a
stuffs it inside the
backpack of holding?
backpack,
Day, so I think either
How
the
heavy
hide
and then
or
stuffs
maybe
his
just a
backpack
tooth.
inside
I'm
the
getting
Hayward's
it
handly
enchanted.
haversack
Last time I
and tells
underestimated
the other
Cold
two
Blade.
to just
Put his
stick
back
their
in
bags
said
inside.
you can keep
Around,
putting a
like,
huge hand or heavy
They
sack.
said
Allegedly, all we can carry
Baylor's gonna look impressed.
Ridley
Cold
pulls
Blade.
out his
Pulled out
Hayward's
a
handy
magic
haversack
which is
I
provided
think they just
to us.
asked
Is it a
stuffs it inside the
backpack of
backpack,
holding?
Day, so I
They
think
want
either
How
the
heavy
hide
and then
or
stuffs
maybe
his
just a
backpack
tooth.
inside
I'm
the
getting
Hayward's
it
handly
enchanted.
haversack
Last time I
and tells
underestimated
the other
Cold
two
Blade.
to just
Put his back
stick their
in
bags
said
inside.
you can keep putting a huge hand or heavy
They
sack.
said
Allegedly, all we can carry
Baylor's gonna look impressed.
Ridley
Cold
pulls
Blade.
out his
Pulled out
Hayward's
a
handy
magic
haversack
which is
I
provided
think they
to
just
us.
and
asked
stuffs it inside the backpack,
Day, so I think
How
either
heavy
the hide
and then
or
stuffs
maybe
his
just a
backpack
tooth.
inside the
I'm
Hayward's
getting
handly haversack
Last time I
and tells
underestimated
the other
Cold
two
Blade.
to just
Put his back
stick their
in
bags
said
inside.
you can keep
Yeah, I
putting a
think I
huge
just figured
hand or
that out.
heavy sack.
Allegedly, all we can carry
Baylor's gonna look impressed.
Ridley
Yeah, so I'll make
pulls
sure
out his Hayward's handy
Magic
haversack
which is
I'm not gonna
stuffs it inside the backpack,
I'm not leaving
and then
myself.
stuffs his backpack inside the Hayward's handly haversack and tells the other two to just stick their bags inside. Yeah, I would have just figured that out. If you want to allegedly, all we can carry Ridley
Yeah, so I'll make
pulls
sure
out his Hayward's handy haversack
I'm
stuffs it inside the backpack,
I'm not leaving myself.
and then stuffs his backpack inside the Hayward's handly haversack and tells the other. Ridley's gonna inquire about. Yeah, I would have just figured the right place. If you want to allegedly, all we can carry Ridley pulls out his Hayward's handy haversack stuffs it inside the backpack, and then stuffs his backpack inside the Hayward's handly haversack and tells the other. Ridley's gonna inquire about. Yeah, I would have just figured the right place. If you want to allegedly, all we can carry Ridley pulls out his Hayward's handy haversack stuffs it inside the backpack, and then stuffs his backpack inside the Hayward's handly haversack and tells the other. Ridley's gonna inquire about. Yeah, I would have highlighted on that place. If you want to allegedly, all we can carry Ridley pulls out his Hayward's handy haversack habitat, stuffs it inside the backpack, and then stuffs his backpack inside the healer's habitat. And then carry that until Ridley's gonna inquire about newly highlighted on the place. If you want to let him always can carry Ridley pulled out his whole newly habitat, stuffs it inside the backpack.
All right, boys, let's make our way.
And then stuffs his backpack inside the healer's habitat. And then carry that until Ridley's gonna inquire about newly highlighted on the place. If you want to let him always can carry Ridley pulled out his whole newly habitat. Ridley just kind of stuffed it inside the backpack.
All right, boys, let's make our way.
And then Ridley's gonna inquire about newly highlighted on the place. If you want to let him always can carry Ridley pulled out his whole newly habitat. Ridley just kind of stuffed it inside the backpack.
All right, boys, let's make our way.
And then Ridley's gonna inquire about it wasn't made very easy. Are we only allowed if you want to let him always carry Ridley pulled out his whole newly habitat. Ridley just kind of stuffed it inside the backpack.
All right, boys, let's make our way.
And Ridley's gonna inquire about it wasn't made very easy. Are we only allowed if you want to let him always carry Ridley pulled out his whole newly habitat. Ridley just kind of stuffed it inside the backpack.
All right, boys, let's make our way.
I'm what you would call Nuvo. Ridley's gonna inquire about it wasn't made very easy. Are we only allowed if you want to let him always carry Ridley pulled out his whole newly habitat. Ridley just kind of stuffed it inside the backpack.
All right, boys, let's make our way.
I'm what you would call Nuvo. Ridley's gonna inquire about it wasn't made very easy. Are we only allowed if you want to let him always carry Ridley? We get there and arrive at the shop. It's full of newly habitat. Ridley just kind of stuffed it inside the backpack.
All right, boys, let's make our way.
I'm what you would call Nuvo. Ridley's gonna inquire about it wasn't made very easy. Are we only allowed if you want to let him always carry Ridley? We get there and arrive at the shop. It's full of newly habitat. Ridley just kind of stuffed it inside the backpack.
All right, boys, let's make our way.
I'm what you would call Nuvo. Ridley's gonna inquire about it wasn't made very easy. Are we only allowed if you want to let him always carry Ridley? We get there and arrive at the shop. It's full of newly habitat. Ridley just kind of stuffed it inside the backpack.
All right, boys, let's make our way.
I'm what you would call Nuvo. Ridley's gonna inquire about it wasn't made very easy. Are we only allowed if you want to let him always carry Ridley? We get there and arrive at the shop. It's full of newly habitat. Ridley just kind of stuffed it inside the backpack.
All right, boys, let's make our way.
I'm what you would call Nuvo. Ridley's gonna inquire about it wasn't made very easy. Are we only allowed if you want to let him always carry Ridley? We get there and arrive at the shop. It's full of newly habitat. Ridley just kind of stuffed it inside the backpack.
All right, boys, let's make our way.
I'm what you would call Nuvo. Ridley's gonna inquire about it wasn't made very easy. Are we only allowed if you want to let him always carry Ridley? We get there and arrive at the shop. It's full of newly habitat. Ridley just kind of stuffed it inside the backpack.
All right, boys, let's make our way.
I'm what you would call Nuvo. Ridley's gonna inquire about it wasn't made very easy. Are we only allowed if you want to let him always carry Ridley? We get there and arrive at the shop. It's full of newly habitat. Ridley just kind of stuffed it inside the backpack.
All right, boys, let's make our way.
I'm what much you with this removal? Really got inquired. It wasn't made very easy. Are we owning that we go there and arrive at the shop. Ridley just kind of jumped it into I'm much you with this removal? Really got inquired. It wasn't made very easy. Are we owning that we go there and arrive at the shop. Ridley just kind of jumped it into I'm much you with this removal? Really got inquired. It wasn't made very easy. Are we owning that we go there and arrive at the shop. Ridley just kind of jumped it into I'm much you with this removal? Really got inquired. It wasn't made very easy. Are we owning that we go there and arrive at the shop. Ridley just kind of jumped it into I'm much you with this removal? Really got inquired. It wasn't made very easy. We go there and arrive at the shop. Ridley just walks there. I'm much you with this removal? Really got inquired. It wasn't made very easy. We go there and arrive at the shop. Ridley just walks there. I'm much you with this removal? Really got inquired. It wasn't made very easy. We go there and arrive at the shop. Ridley just walks there. I'm much you with this removal? Really got inquired. It wasn't made very easy. Ridley will be polite and sit and we go there and arrive at the shop. Ridley just walks there and he'll just kind of look around. I'm much you with this removal? Really got inquired. It wasn't made very easy. Ridley will be polite and sit and we go there and arrive at the shop. Ridley just walks there and he'll just kind of look around. I'm much you with this removal? Really got inquired. It wasn't made very easy. Ridley will be polite and sit and we go there and arrive at the shop. Ridley just walks there and he'll just kind of look around. I'm much you with this removal? Really got inquired. It wasn't made very easy. Ridley will be polite and sit and we go there and arrive at the shop. Ridley just walks there and he'll just kind of look around. I'm much you with this removal? Really got inquired. It wasn't made very easy. Ridley will be polite and sit and we go there and arrive at the shop. Ridley just walks there and he'll just kind of look around. I figure we looked at Ambiance Sound. I'm much you with this removal? Really got inquired. It wasn't made very easy. Ridley will be polite and sit and we go there and arrive at the shop. Ridley just walks there and he'll just kind of look around. I figure we looked at Ambiance Sound. I'm much you with this removal? Really got inquired. It
Ridley will be polite and sit in the
Baylor still believes in honor. He wouldn't just
Ridley just walks in and
wants
he'll just kind of look around.
He probably does.
I figure we look at Ambiance Sound. Ridley looks up to her. Ridley will be polite. I guess the first inquiry I would make is, do you have a package?
Baylor still believes in honor. He wouldn't just
Ridley just walks in and he'll just kind of look around.
He probably does.
I figure we look at Ambiance Sound. Ridley looks up.
I'd recommend health potions, a map, and any nets that help.
I
us
know.
in
I'm just
capturing
seeing if they
creatures.
usually storefronts that have a seasonal thing like this usually have some sort of package that they might have preset.
Rations, yeah.
Hey, Joe, when you were listening earlier, was the sound all weird?
I couldn't really listen earlier. I was getting highly distracted because I was
My
driving.
wife just came down and they were listening to it upstairs, and you just heard like a bunch of weird noises. It was creepy. But anyway, we're good now. She looks at you, and she tells you, she's like, I can do minor enchantments. You can see I wasn't the bravest of my tribe, or the smartest of my tribe. I was one of the bravest. So, but along my studies, I did learn a little bit of magic here and there, and I did teach myself how to do this, so that way I could one day own this shop and service young adventurers like yourselves.
So is that a no?
I don't know, because
Is that
I
a
didn't
no
hear what
on
he
any
said.
like special? I was asking if they had some sort of like standard packages that they offer for people going on the dino hunt.
Oh yeah, no, nope, definitely not.
What do you have in the way of nets?
That's just the size you're looking for.
I'd recommend nets, health pot, map, and rations are some of our biggest things.
You can't just survive on what's out there.
Oh, I'm sure if you're practicing it, you can. And I'm looking down at the man who's obviously dressed like he's used to living in the woods and nature with an animal companion.
I'm a
All right,
survivor.
so we have some nets that are of regular quality. We have some nets that are of decent.
I need your highest quality.
Okay.
Just I don't care. I want to know what your highest quality is.
These nets that I can offer you are 2,000 gold per piece.
Do they have any? What sort of enchantments do you have available for them?
I myself have a couple enchantments that I can do. They will cost.
How much would a net with a sleep enchantment on it cost if they're below a certain health point maximum and you put it on them and it knocks them out?
I can make you a net that probably will give you a plus, a couple, bonuses to the way you throw it, you think. And then a minor sleep that, after you beat them a little bit, you might be able to use it. I can't guarantee you on what the range should be, whether they should be wounded or damaged or anything like that. That you'll have to try on your own. But I will make you.
Oh, we have a practice wizard here. Probably
I'll
get
give
us
you
a
guys
pretty
a
good
deal,
close
a
guesstimate.
group deal. I'll give you guys 3, 1 for each of you. Or no, wait.
How large are these nets, and what's their strength?
I'll give you 9 of these nets with 9 of them with the sleeping for God. I know it's event time and I want to see as many of you guys make it as possible. I have a soft spot for the guild. Shh, don't tell anybody. I kind of like that little dwarf they got. She's kind of cute. But you know, if you can give me 5,000 gold, I'll get you guys the nets that are going to work the right size with the sleeping.
Done. What about harpoons, lassos, chains, anything like that?
Can I just make a insight check to see if she's giving us good deals or not? If I feel like we're being.
Yeah, go ahead.
Not
I feel like
my
you're getting the best
strongest.
deal you could possibly get.
Okay.
Saw what I saw, you know you're getting the best deal you could possibly get.
Okay.
Did you hear my last question, Josh?
Rope and what was the other one?
Rope, chains, lassos, harpoons. Got anything like that?
We got rope.
And do you have anything that?
Yep.
Do you have anything that we can store live creatures in? Of well, let's just say of the size that you would expect dinosaurs to be. Or anything that we can use to shrink them down to a more manageable size.
Now you're talking. He points over to the shelf. He points out 3 potions. Drink. You have to pour them onto it, and they will shrink down to the size of, like, you could hold them in the palm of your hand. They're cute and tiny. And then she offers you a bird cage to put them in.
Size of a small cat.
How long do the potions last?
Josh, do 48
Smart guy. You're a smart guy.
hours.
I would say you might not want to pour it on them if you catch one in the beginning of the week. We've tested them and they've lasted a day or 2. We've tested them and they've lasted 4 days. So it's hit or miss. Like I said, I'm not the smartest. I'm kind of good at what I do. But it all looks good, right? Look at my beautiful shop.
Do you have anything that will open up a pocket dimension?
That's going to be way above our pay grade, my friend.
I do have
Says
my
you.
personal stash, and I think I would be willing to part with it.
Would you be willing to rent it?
If you let me rent your
If-
pterodon,
The sign said U-Haul, right?
Ooh. I just heard she wants to rent your pterodon. Holy shit.
He's a beast of burden. He's not a pet. Can you guarantee his safety?
you bring back my portal in its same shape. I see that bag you have in there. Do not put my portal in that bag. If you do, don't do it in my shop.
I know how that works, and don't worry, it won't happen.
You bring my portal back. I know back. Who knows, maybe you'll catch a better one while you're out. Have a forever trade. I've always wanted my own little flying pet.
DM,
Well, my
I-
normal adventuring party could probably use something a bit larger. It'd be more useful. So we'll see. How is this portal carried and opened and whatnot?
Kinda look at it, say, yeah, I'm pretty, and it gets huge.
Josh, I'd also like to discuss with her that enchantment that I told you about to see if she could make.
Will it fit in my pouch on my belt?
Look at it and tell it it's Feo. It's super small.
Tell it what?
It's Feo.
It's fail?
Close enough. Feo. It's Spanish for ugly.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
Ridley motions for the Pteranodon to just go to Kaori as he pockets the portal. Now, will this portal sustain any living creatures in it? Is it they're not going to run out of air and die, are they? Or is it a full environment inside?
They go into like a stasis. They'd come back out alive because as much as I don't mind hurting some of the dinosaurs, there's other ones, that I'm really thoughtful of, and they're good dinosaurs, like this one here. So I have a feeling that him and I are gonna become lifelong friends. But anyway, you guys.
Do you have any
have a good
enchanted
day.
lassos before we leave?
Yes.
Wonder Woman.
And then you big guy staring at my maps, bring me that over, and I will make that dark site for you.
Like you already dropped the gold for it.
All right, go ahead and just.
Ridley tells you to put your gold away.
What?
Ridley tells Baylor to put his gold away.
This is something personal for Baylor. This isn't so much for the hunt.
I know. I don't care. It still benefits my party. And you're poor.
Okay, drop 1,000 gold, I guess.
I got a sturdy rope here that could tie up what you need to tie up. I know what you're looking for. I got this rope here. You can take this rope for 100 gold. It's 300 feet long.
And can I expect it to hold up to the strength of any creature I find on this island?
If not, you bring it back and I'll give you your money back.
Fair enough. Okay.
I think we're good to go. I don't want to burn away Jandar.
Excuse me.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
One thing we might be missing. You would happen to have a wand of cure wounds.
Kind of looks at you.
Good catch.
She looks around and she's. Oh, what? I think. Let me double check. She runs back to her back room and she comes out and it's just this rusty, dilapidated, big old piece of metal. And she looks at you and she's like, I don't know what it is, but every time I touch it, it looks like this. Somebody told me that it would help people along the way. So here, maybe if one of you guys touch it and know how to use it, it'll work.
Before I touch it,
Give me 50 gold for it, and you guys can have it.
I got you, body knocker. Just give me a running total of everything. Also, I'm gonna need 5. I'm gonna need 5 cure moderate for each of us to last us through the week.
out of curious, how do you handle potions?
When you drink it, you roll it. I don't like the 1.41. I mean, I don't not like it. I just.
Standard rules.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Also, do we have like chains to lock the animals up so that, chains and muzzles for the animals so that they don't.
Chains.
Okay. What about muzzles?
the rope, wrap it
As long
around.
as you guys do it right with the sleep net and the shrinking potion and the portal, you guys shouldn't need all that extra stuff.
Sounds good.
If I was you guys,
Yep.
I'd be getting rest of your stuff soon and getting some rest because burning day.
Yep, I'm ready. Let's go to the local tavern and get ready for tomorrow.
Ridley flips her a platinum. Is that going to be enough?
For what?
What, 100 gold?
Platinum's 10 gold.
10 gold for everything that we're getting?
Oh.
No, sir. I said 10,000.
How much is a platinum?
10 gold
gold.
pieces.
100 platinum.
100
All right.
platinum.
It's 10,000.
Ridley drops
Sorry.
the required amount of platinum on the table in front of her.
He looks at you and says,
Actually, he throws one more platinum than necessary.
I will try to keep good care of your friend. Please come back with my portal and retrieve him.
You've been a tremendous help. Thank you so much.
Baylor is outside petting his warhorse friend and talking to it. Quite literally talking to it. And the horse is talking back.
That's not new to Ridley. He's seen that.
True.
All right. Anything else you guys think we need? Oh, and Josh, did you put that stuff in the party sheet yet?
I'm working on that right now.
Shit, on a character sheet, how do you delete a level?
I want each of you to grab 5 potions of cure moderate and put it in your gear.
I'll do it after
Oh.
he's done with all that.
Yeah, after you identify it.
I don't appreciate you yelling at me.
Who yelled?
Jason, Josh, did you hear me? I want to replace I gave Castle Rend a Warforged race, Clancrafter background, and I meant to give it the Sidekick expert level, but I fucked up and gave it the Artificer. So I'm just going to give it 3 levels Artificer, then 3 levels Sidekick expert,
Okay,
just because I'm bored.
that's cool. We'll just make it a mimic, so if anybody ever tries to rob from Castle Ren, they have to fight the mimic.
It's going to be
Alright,
a battle
so
Smith
you guys
Artificer.
going back to the tavern?
Do you are you gonna pull the platinum out of my purse?
Oh, you can just delete 10 from it. Just write in the number over 10.
All right, guys. Do we need anything else before we start heading out?
Nope, I say we go to the tavern and head to the island in the morning with everyone else.
I mean, the only thing I can think of is food, rations.
We got that, I'm pretty sure, didn't we? It's one of the things we asked for.
Nope. Nobody asked for that yet.
Well, we're going to a tavern. I feel like we can get rations there.
Rations and walrus skins.
I'm gonna make a survival check to like consider if there's anything that my character might be forgetting that I otherwise would normally remember.
Very well.
The DM saved me roll. No saving for you.
You kind of feel like you can hunt for the food that you need. You're pretty confident in that.
Guys, I say we go ahead and head out tonight.
Aren't we all supposed to leave at the same time, DM? Wasn't that the thing? We all get dropped off at the island at the same time?
Is that how it works?
Go
Or
ask.
can you go when... Oh, well, you have the pamphlet. What does the pamphlet say?
You guys got a
Doesn't
pamphlet.
say
That's
anything
awesome.
about not asking.
All right, well, do you guys want to go back to the stadium if we have some daylight and ask if we're allowed to go ahead today?
I would love to get there tonight, set up camp so we can start early tomorrow.
All right. I'm pretty sure they have to fly us there. I don't know if they're going to do early night flights to a floating island or not, but we can see.
Well, I'm sure it's still daylight, isn't it, Josh?
Oh yeah, it's still daylight. You know, you can always go ask.
Ask. I'll hop on my war horse and put out my...
I'm gonna hop on your warhorse this time too.
And let's go.
Just picturing 3 people on a horse.
Yeah.
No,
I
it's
am too.
it's
Two
one.
of us,
It's one
two of us are
large.
pretty small.
Two of you are pretty much kids. It's pretty much one large dude driving his 2 kids to fucking work.
Right.
Slap.
So what is bloody?
Body
What?
is a deep gnome wizard. I play with Body on Thursday nights.
His voice sounds very, very familiar.
We've played with him on Bethica before.
Oh, yeah.
Ah,
Well, we go to the stadium and to ask if we could get an early flight to the island to set up camp.
Alright, so you guys roll up to the gate, and you're kind of stopped by two guards, and they look at you, and can we help you guys?
Yeah, we're just checking to see if we can get an early flight to the island, set up camp.
The guards kind of look at each other, and they laugh, and they laugh a little bit more, and they look back at you guys, and they laugh a little bit more, and
Baylor is gonna look at them, and he's gonna. It's nonchalantly, but his armor is pretty much gonna increase his presence, and he's pretty much gonna terrify him and say, "Answer the damn question, and don't stand there laughing like a bunch of idiots."
roll for it.
Body,
Sorry,
body,
Josh.
body knockers in the back, just shaking his head.
they kind of look
Looking
at you
up.
guys, and they're like, hey, calm down. Don't get so offensive. We hope to fight next to you guys one day. There's always one group that wants to leave early. There's always one group. And we always wait for you guys to come. And since you're the first one to come with us.
I think all of us should make an insight check right now.
Ah,
I think you should too.
well, Ridley got it for the rest. Oh god. Oh boy. Where's my insight? Oh boy.
Knockers, I can't
I
wait to
don't
play with you if you keep rolling
I
like
don't
that.
I don't know.
I know,
shit.
right? I like that one.
You guys make it. You know, you look at them and you can tell they're definitely not. They're not lying to you. Like, they're very sincere about it. They weren't expecting two little guys and their dad to show up and say, "Let's go kill dinosaurs."
All riding on one horse.
Yeah, they just want to know who was skiing.
You can't sit sideways, side by each on a horse.
Oh, but you can. Alright,
Well,
so
if you got something to
We
hold on
literally
to.
are small enough we could both be riding on each saddlebag.
oh yeah. So you guys walk up and you guys come to the front room, and there's Shamel, and she's like, "So this is the first group, you guys?" And they all kind of look at her, and they put their hand over their mouth like, "Don't laugh. They get offended. Just let them go. We'll see how this works." Kind of looks at you guys, and she's like, "All right, if you open that door right there, you'll show up
I'm gonna
on the
lead my
island."
war horse that way.
So I'm sure that we would have already known this by now from reading the pamphlets and asking questions earlier. Do we survive and they come get us, or do we come back to a designated meeting place?
No,
Or
you guys are now about to be on your own for the next 7 days. They will show up in 7 days to come get you. Picture
Okay.
naked and afraid, but for 7 days.
All right.
And we're expected to have two slain and three
Two
captured.
slain, 3 captured. Yep.
Correct.
At least. There's nothing saying we can't go above and beyond. T-Rex, anybody?
We can get up to that point.
Oh, Jesus.
It's awfully dark out.
All right. So she tells you guys to open that door right there to her right, and you'll appear on the island. So one of the guards opens the doors, and you guys can't believe what you're seeing. Like, you're looking through the door, and you see like this little sand setting, this little beach area. You know? Hold on, you'll know. But anyway, you walk out of that main tent that's right there, and you guys see.
I'm
that
just getting a
there-
black screen. I'm not actually seeing the map.
We're
Oh.
we're far. You're far right. You have to scroll far right.
Yeah, the map is bigger than the screen, so you gotta. You can click.
right click it and
If you click it,
small size it.
no, it does not. We're in the bottom. We're on the right side middle of the screen. So if you use the little gold drag around thing, go all the way to the right side, and then in the middle you'll find us.
I've got it. Hey, who didn't pull out their healing yet?
I think
You each
Potter-
need to pull out 3 nets too.
Alright, 3
Wow.
nets. Ornate net. Is it identified or?
Yeah, we need those the other potion and the fine scroll identified.
How many potions is it per each person? 5.
5, yeah. I already got mine.
Why won't it let me pull shit over? I'm pulling shit from the party sheet.
Wasn't there supposed to be 3 potion of shrinks?
Yeah, there are. Alright, I'll put those in there.
Wasn't there a wand of some sort?
Yep, I'm getting that too. As soon as my
Oh, okay.
screen unfreezes.
I think my game might be frozen because it's not letting me drag anything from the party sheet over.
It's showing everything going drop into your guy now. 1, 2, 3, 4 potions just dropped to yours, Baylor.
It still
and
hasn't
Ornate
showed
net.
up. It hasn't shown up on my side yet.
Right, but the game's still recognizing that you pulled it from the party sheet and dropped it on your character. Now, sometimes stuff gets lost in the ether. We all know that. So you might want to just, if you've already got 1, then just change the quantity.
Yeah, the ornate net, did that go over to me?
No, I didn't see it in the
No,
chat
that's right.
box yet.
I dropped it. I dropped it on my abilities. That's why I didn't go.
And with that, gentlemen, good hunting. I hope you guys bring back lots of dinosaurs to help us in this upcoming battle. Everybody that's at home watching and listening, sorry to crash your game for a minute. Josh, stupendous job. Really loving the maps. You guys have fun. I'll catch y'all on the flip side.
Later.
Looks like someone missed 1 potion of greater healing.
My fantasy grounds is still having an aneurysm, bro. I don't know what's going
Okay.
on. I might need to connect and just reconnect or something because
I just think that's the size of the map.
the map's loaded just fine for me.
No, I loaded for me as well, but like nothing started messing up until this map was shared.
Oh yeah, I can't even move my token on this map. Just realized.
Yeah, nothing's working on mine either.
I'm just gonna. Oh wait.
Oh,
Alright.
there goes my
There it
fantasy grounds
goes.
froze.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
you
can't
have
even
it.
can't scroll my inventory. Oh yeah, there we go. There's a circle of death.
Fantasygrounds.exe is not responding.
Yep.
We bought too much shit,
Mine
boys.
worked. Give it a second. It'll go. Mine's up now. Poopy thing is I can't find like a wand of healing. Make one real quick.
You said 2 nets per,
3 nets each.
and these
Alright,
are
now
all
I get the
nets of
net.
sleep. Okay. So I have 3 nets and 5 healing potions. That's all I grab, right? Everything else is you guys. Okay, cool.
Someone took too many nets.
I have 3.
I have 3.
I lied. I have 4.
Aha! Caught him.
Josh, I think one of our nets got lost in the ether.
Alright, I'll throw you one.
Just type the number. Change the number.
Yeah, I was about to say, just drag one over and change the number when you.
Yeah.
Can anyone control their token on the map, or am I the only one who can't do that?
No.
Someone moved my token, but I can't move. Maybe if I open and close the map.
I don't think it's that. Let's see if I try and target Baylor. I got the line, so the targeting works. Oh, I'm gone. I done floated away.
It's doing that solid token portrait for me right now. Is that happening for anyone else right now?
These scrolls and that other potion need to be identified. Also,
I still can't control that token.
I thought you'd be all set because I saw the square, but yeah, I can't control mine either.
Body Knocker, you want to take the scrolls?
Sure.
What are the
See if
scrolls
you guys
of?
can do it now.
Nope.
Hey, what happened to the potions of shrink?
We have them. He doesn't need to make an item. I'll just say we have.
All right,
them.
we'll just try to remember we have them then.
We're tracking. Just put it in your notes. You have 3 potions of shrink. I still can't. Oh wait, I can move my token now. Huzzah.
Yeah, that's all I was gonna do is write potion and put 3 potions of strength. Or shrink.
Shrink. I'm gonna look at Ridley as soon as we step in, and I'm still leading my war horse by the reins. I'm gonna be like, lead the way, Ranger. This seems to be your home territory.
Well, Baylor's got 2 potions that aren't identified, so.
Alright.
Yeah, that's from my That's weird. They were identified earlier.
I'm going to immediately make a survival check to start setting camp, gathering supplies, foraging for food.
I mean, it looks like they have a camp all set up for us already. If we've got some.
Yeah,
today,
but there's probably going to be
guys-
some supplies I'm going to have
Hold
to throw together.
You guys walked out of that door of that tent.
Yep.
The 2 with the fire, the one with the 2 fires.
Yep. When you guys walked out of that tent, you looked to your left and your right, and you saw 3 other tents. On the fire, you see food cooking. There's fresh fish. There's vegetables all around the fire. And there's a small note that says, "Congratulations for being hard chargers. Here's your camp. Good luck."
Oh, too easy. So, how much daytime do we have left, DM?
Oh, there's
Juice.
probably another hour or 2.
Do you
Daylight
guys want to do a general scout around our general vicinity and then bed down for the night? Make sure everything's clear around us.
I say we go ahead
I'm just
and
throwing.
I say we go ahead and take this opportunity, sit down and eat, and then I can do like a little recon of the area, see if I find any tracks, see if I can see if there's any predators we need to worry about. While you guys kind of just fortify the camp.
Sorry.
There, I made it. The wand is in your bag.
So you guys fine with sitting around the fire and eating? Maybe getting a little bit better acquainted real quick before we go any further?
Works for me, man. You're the resident ranger. I'll do whatever you say.
So if you don't mind me asking, what's up with the Bedigar symbol? If you are no longer with them.
You'll see the eyes of Baylor get really dark, and he'll kind of look down at his chest where it's kind of branded on his armor, and he's kind of going to be like, I don't really have a choice about it anymore. I don't follow the ruler Bedigar, the king. I was a associate of one of his men named Pendleton. And he was a real piece of work, now let me tell you. And well, let's just say this armor was kind of one of his last going away presents.
Anything I should know about it before we spend the next week trying to survive together?
There'll only be a problem if we have to deal with fiends. Or abyssals. Which
Well,
I do not believe is something that we'll be dealing with in our adventures through the jungles of the dinosaurs, my friend.
let's hope there's no fiendish dinosaurs on this island.
That was a nice perception check, by the way, Knockers.
Don't really hear.
Did I see anything?
Nope. Not right now. I just kind of figured you weren't in their conversation. You were out doing your little wizard thing and looking around and.
No, I'm creating an action for the staff.
Okay.
So what brought you on this adventure on the island? Baylor.
Sorry, say that again.
What led you to where we're at now?
Not having a direction to go.
So I'm gathering that you're not on friendly terms with Bedigar.
Baylor is like, so he was sharpening his blade, preparing it for the hunt for the next day, and you see he's gripping the haft of his halberd very hard, and he'll look up off into the fireplace and go, I didn't have a choice for who I was employed by. This armor served as my prison. Somehow, miraculously, apparently somebody finally got annoyed with him enough to kill him. And no one was there to pick up his dead contracts. And now I'm free. Whatever it's worth.
Free or free-ish?
He's not going to respond to that.
What if I told you there's a resistance building in Castle Rend?
he'll kind of just tilt his head and be like, "So somebody finally got the backbone to do it, huh?"
The
Figures
rightful heir to the kingdom.
rightful heir. Who cares whose posh ass sits on the damn throne? I just want it to be a man who actually cares. He'll be the next stuck-up princeling.
Well, you could take up a hand in raising him to be the man that you'd like him to be.
Baylor will give a dark chuckle and be like, I don't think you want me teaching him any of my skill set.
Ah, contraire, my friend. He needs to have as wide of an outlook as possible to truly rule over this land. Every single one of us who's pledged loyalty to him has a very different skill set.
The second you said the word pledge loyalty, you saw Baylor flinch really hard. And he was really quiet after you said that.
And even if you aren't, as into it as I am, there's always, coin to be had just for working in his employ. Did mine go through, or do I need to re-roll?
It went through. None of you guys here see anything. Keep going.
What about you, my friend Body Knocker? What brought you on this adventure?
Glory. Just need to add more things to my list of accomplishments. And earn some cash. Need to earn cash to invent things.
There's an army building in Castle Rend. You could find good coin there.
And what is the cause that this army takes up?
Tearing down the usurper and placing the rightful heir on the throne.
Politics. I suppose it's a worthy cause as long as the worthy cash.
Isn't everything politics, my friend?
Well, I suppose. Whoever pays the prettiest penny for inventions, that's where my loyalties lie.
Well, I'm sure that we could use your abilities. And Baylor, we're always in need of good soldiers.
Well, we'll see how this expedition holds true and take it from there.
From behind the tent, Body Knock, you kind of hear slight roar and some movement going on back there.
Oh, you guys hear that? Something from behind the tent.
Ridley's going to head to that nearest tree and climb up. Pull out his bow and watch.
And I'm going to cast Mage Armor.
Baylor is going to stand by the fire with his warhorse. He's going to look to his warhorse and be like, wait for us, my friend. And he's just going to stand up and wait to see if anything tries to approach him. And he's just going to ready himself.
Would my bow of alarm have done anything?
Yeah, I'll say with your bow, it kind of went off, and you can see them. They saw you, so they smelled you as soon as you came in.
Or excuse me, longbow of warning, not longbow of alarm.
Yeah, it happened. So, as you guys are sitting there talking, out from behind, you see 4 Allosauruses come out of the woods behind them. They are headed towards you.
Baylor, I would mount up.
That's why I was kind of asking for him to spawn me the warhorse, but I can just say I'm on it, I guess.
Oh man.
There's your W. Alright, so Allosaurus 4 come running around. There, and that's about a fire piece and a 8.
That doesn't look like an Allosaurus.
That's what I thought, but that's what it's got there. But the picture's right though.
Yeah, the picture's right. The token just looks like a Stegosaurus.
It's gonna come in on you, Baylor.
Before it reaches up to me, my polearm mastery would have popped off. Can you move it back to the edge of the square?
Yep, go ahead.
Because if it hits, my sentinel's also gonna proc, and he's not gonna be able to move any closer.
Alright.
Can we put a pause on this for like a few minutes?
Go ahead.
I'm just gonna roll my attack to see if I hit or not. Oh, it didn't.
It did.
Did it hit? I can't tell.
Yeah, it went above it. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, yeah, minus 14 didn't, but positive 14 did.
I don't know what's going on with that thing.
I don't know why you swung for a minus.
Is it doing the damage? Okay.
So the damage is, yeah, oh, yeah, it keeps putting it above rather than below.
Alright.
I'm going to run to the fridge real quick. Oh, is it my turn? I will not run to the fridge real quick. Or are we waiting?
Go ahead.
Alright.
If you guys want, we'll take 5 minutes real quick.
Yeah, I'm just going to grab a snack. Grab a snack. Be right back.
Okay, why are these tokens acting weird? I keep clicking these war horses and they are like freezing the tokens. I can't like. That's weird.
Hold on, let's try this.
There we go.
All
That's
right,
better.
sorry guys, I had to put the kids down.
Is it possible for you to delete? Is it possible for you to delete the 2 small W's or no? Aw, damn.
Forever.
Unfortunate.
They're baby horses that the dinosaurs ate. They're little ponies. What did I miss?
Nothing.
Nothing yet. Took a break. I didn't know when you were going to be back.
Audie Knock's turn whenever he gets to go.
All right, boys, let's do this. Baylor, see if you can get one of them to chase you past my tree, and I'm going to try and lasso him by the neck and hop on his back.
All right, now I'll turn the mic back on, and I'm all set. So yeah, I cast Chromatic Orb at him, missed, and then I ran away.
Alright. Allosaurus 3. At Baylor. Go ahead and get your swing.
Already used my reaction. If he can get up next to me, if he has enough movement, he can.
Alright. He's going to bite at you.
An 11 does not hit me.
Yeah, that
Why?
shouldn't be right.
My AC is 20. I don't know why it's saying that. Alright, here we go.
Alright, so yeah, he missed you anyway with his first bite. So it'd be Ridley.
Uh-oh.
Baylor for his action, or sorry, for his bonus action, is going to release a aura of terror from his armor. His armor is going to suddenly release this very dark aura, and let's see how they feel about this.
Ridley saw him take a swipe at his new compatriot and immediately sent 2 arrows flying into the first Allosaurus that thought he wanted to get some.
Alright, well, at least the one that's on me is feared, so he can't take a reaction when I do this. I'm going to hop up onto my mount for half my movement, at least for my personal movement, so that's that. Then I'm going to using that as my...
How many W's do we need?
Yeah, they got stuck to the map. That happens from time to time in my game.
Some extension you got? Messing with things?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's the combat enhancer.
Try and see if you can get one to run past me. And yes, I am telling you to be my bait.
Who are you telling?
Baylor.
Hell.
Josh, can I just use my whip as a an attack for the lasso? Or do I need to have a different slot equipped or something?
No, we'll use a strength check. Wrestle him down and tie him up. Maybe a
Well,
dexterity
that's not
check
my
to throw the rope.
intention. I'm just trying to get it around his neck, and then try to kind of get behind on the back of his neck and try and make a handle animal check to try and
Okay, so what we'll do is
break
do
him.
a ranged touch attack. And then, well, no, just a ranged attack, not touch. And then we'll roll handle animal after that. But Allosaurus 1 is going to run down here as well. Alright, and then Allosaurus 4, he's definitely going to come at you guys. Go ahead if you want to take your reaction.
Oh yeah, I'm stopping him in his tracks. Stay there.
There it is.
Nice.
get smashed.
Alright.
Can I just assume my warhorse goes on my own initiative for his action?
That's how Josh prefers to do it.
Okay,
Yeah,
too easy.
Yeah, I don't. Why not? Alright, so since you did that, he's gonna come in on you.
Is he going for me or is he going for the warhorse? Please tell me he's going for me.
Oh, he's going for you.
Okay.
And he misses. Alright, body knocker.
All right, so I saw that guy come after you, so he's not coming after me. So we get this other guy over here.
Grim, do you have mounted combatant?
No, oh, that was gonna be my next feat. Give me some time.
Let the man do his turn.
You definitely want to take that.
Well, I didn't know
Trust
if I was
me.
gonna have a character with, if it would be happening enough. I know it's
Well,
good.
it's just
trust
like
me, I know.
because every attack made against you, you can basically just nullify. If any attack made against your mount can sort of be nullified, and they have to attack you.
I think that's 25. I can't really see the squares too good in the tree.
They
So
blend
you
in
just
really
saw
well.
ball of lightning form in my hand, and I threw it at the Allosaurus, and then I kind of circle in behind my compatriots. Did I already pass my turn? No. Okay, there we go.
Smart move, smart move. Alright, he's dead. Ridley.
All right. So Ridley's got his lasso out, and how do we do this ranged touch attack?
It's a ranged attack. Your proficiency plus your dexterity plus a d20. Shoot your
It's
bow
the
at him,
first
pretty
day.
much.
We don't gotta capture him now.
I know, but may as well.
We gotta
We'd
take
have to-
care
Because now
of him.
You have to
I need
hold
a
it
new
for-
mount, dude. I just lost my
that's
mount.
right. That's right. You need to take. We need one. We need to tame one.
If not two,
I
then
guess
we
I
can
could
build a
ride
big
one of
ass.
these.
We could build a big ass fucking wagon and make them pull it.
Can you tame one and let me ride it?
I can tame. I can attempt to tame all three that are still alive. I can't guarantee it's going to happen, but we can try.
I'm not sure how that works. We might have to make animal handling rolls, and we might be in trouble.
Oh yeah.
Oh no! I don't know what that was.
Dude, I don't. I had to roll like 3 times, and it wasn't targeting the thing. It just was like doing nothing.
Roll your dice again, and then we'll add it. At what, Allosaur 4?
Yes, that's what I'm trying to target is Allosaur 4, but it's not like when I roll the dice on it, nothing happens. Like my D20 won't get off of it now.
You get
It's
roll your
stupid.
handle animal.
Which one are you going for, Ridley?
Nice.
4 or 2?
Number 4.
You are on top of number 4 comfortably. Like, so comfortably that you got one hand in the air and you're yelling, "Yippee-ki-yay, mother..."
All right, so don't kill the one he's riding.
Oh, I can't pass the war
Nothing.
horse's turn. I'm doing the war horse during my turn, so I don't have to worry about that whole shenanigans.
Alright, it's your turn.
I don't like this Allo. It's in my face.
How do you target a creature?
Control click.
You can control click on the combat tracker too.
My horse is going to take the disengage action and start riding off with me. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. $50, $55, $60.
Uh-oh. You ran him right by the freaking whip.
I'm gonna see if that Allosaurus tries to chase me, the one that I just fucking bloodied or not.
Oh, but the other one's gonna come running at you.
Well, opportunity attack first to see if it stays
You already did that this
at
round.
the corner. No, I just reset, remember? Every time my turn passes, it resets a reaction.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's your turn.
Well, first of all, let me untarget Allosaurus too. Yep, he stays 5 feet back.
I suppose get indigestion. Oh, what a wimp.
Body, if you want to throw either a tarp or kill that one, it's up to you, but he's almost dead.
Hold up. Hold up.
Oh no.
Can that other Allosaurus see me through the trees? DM?
Yeah.
So both Allosauruses that I am riding can see me and can hear me.
You only have one. You're only riding one Allosaurus, I thought.
No, the ones that I'm not riding.
Oh, okay.
Why you gotta put it on every time?
Alright, so he hit body knocker. About to take a bite out of him. That's its turn.
Alright, did 17 damage. Bastard. All right. Just fixing something here. Sorry. Is that okay? Bonus action. I'm going to use to Misty Step.
Alright.
30. And then I'll do that, then I can only use a cantrip, right?
Indeed.
Alright, so I'm going to try and toll the dead.
Damn.
That's alright, he still takes half damage because
no.
I have... Oh, half of one is still one, right?
Oh yeah.
Alright. And then I still have my movement. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh, 25 is all I got. That's right, I'm a gnome. Alrighty.
All right, guys. Josh, I'm going to cast Animal Friendship as a second level spell so I can affect 2 creatures at once.
Alright.
Damn.
Hey, you know what? It's all right because that one's the one that's most hurt. It's going to be okay.
Alright.
I'm going to attempt to ride up to this one. And just kind of throw my rope around it. Or actually, I'm going to use my whip to loosely kind of pull it close and try and get that one, get that under control. And hopefully my compatriots can take care of that last Allosaurus.
Alright.
Wait, so that last Allosaurus you're friended with, he failed his save.
No, the one that failed his save is mine now for the next 24 hours.
Yeah, that's the one to the right.
Yeah.
No, the one to the left.
No,
the one to the right.
he succeeded.
The one to the left succeeded.
Look in the chat.
That's not you passing. That's him passing. You want to be there.
Oh, so that one still has a lot of health. Sorry, guys.
That's alright, you got the one that was chasing me.
He can be your mountain now.
Alright.
That's your turn. Are you done?
That it?
Hey, you guys can throw your nets at him.
I think 2 dinosaurs is enough for us to. My warhorse is super pissed, and he's gonna kick this fucking dude right in front of me. Why can't I drop it right on top of him? Oh, which Allosaurus is that? The one that's Hunter's Mark? No. The one that's wounded, the first one? Is that number 1?
Yep.
Oh, there it is. He hits.
Oh yeah. No, you hit.
I'm thinking we want to look for bigger game, so I'm just gonna finish this battle. And I just swing around with my halberd and just wham! And with that, I'm going to start riding over toward 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Is he your friend? Do I need to throw the net on him, or are you good?
No, these guys are good. I got them. But if you can throw the net on, that other one, he'll fall asleep.
Oh, he's dead.
And won't.
He's dead.
Oh, he's dead? All right. Then let's go ahead and start throwing the nets on these just to put them to sleep. And then we can kind of tend to their injuries.
I mean, will they resist the net if they're friends?
No, they won't resist right now.
Okay, well, I'll toss one of the nets on him then. Do I need to make the attack roll with that, or is he just going to accept it?
I would assume he would accept it, Josh, right?
Okay. I mean, we're just gonna lasso him up, and I guess one gonna stay out as your partner, and one we're gonna toss in the bag as a.
Well, my idea is maybe we take a day. We take the whole first day to kind of make sure that I can get these guys like completely, because the one is just enchanted. So I think if we work together and you guys can keep like having that net at the ready. If he resists my animal if animal handling doesn't work, we can throw the net on and try again until I can get this guy to start listening. And then the idea is now we have 2 of these Allosauruses that we can basically hold a net between us and like chase down other dinosaurs and capture them with these 2 Allosauruses.
Okay, well, I'm staying on my warhorse. You guys can do whatever you want on the Allosauruses.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like we can get you to sort of be the bait, kind of run in and make an attack on a dinosaur, get it to chase you right into like our ambush.
Seems like a good trap. I like it.
And then me and Body Knocker can start like, we can hold a net on either side of us and throw it over the dinosaur. Or not on either side. We're like between us and capture them that way. I think that if we take the whole next 24 hours, we got these guys, we'll put them down for the night, let them rest. I'll use some good berries to kind of help with the healing. And I think that if we take the whole next 24 hours without we got these guys, we'll put them down for the night, let them rest. I'll use some good berries to kind of help with the healing. And
is anyone else hearing that?
I think that if we take the whole next 24 hours,
Josh, you're on repeat.
We got these guys, we'll put them down for the night,
Too
let
much
them
Joe.
rest.
Too much Joe.
I'll use some good berries. There is no fucking such thing.
All right. Well, while you're taming them, I'm gonna remain as a scout on my warhorse.
Well, I'm gonna probably need both of you to hold the net at the ready, so that if he starts trying to go after me when I'm trying to handle him, you're gonna have to throw the net on him. And
okay.
I don't know, like Josh, I don't know how you want to role play that out. Like, do you want me to just make a series of checks over the next to represent the next 24 hours? Or do you want to just continuously do actual, like, hey, here's initiative, I'm making an attempt, he either resists it or doesn't, and then we have to keep throwing the nets on him? Like, what do you think will be the best way to do this?
You can just roll your handle animal and we'll see what you get, and hopefully you get good.
So are you guys cool calling this, like, the first night we're going to camp, and then the next morning start trying to train these things?
I mean, I say we do it now. I'm not. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I'm probably.
I mean, in game, we're gonna say that's the end of the day. We're gonna start the next morning now, and start training.
I was hoping we could finish training before we go to sleep, because then we have the whole next few days.
That's not gonna happen.
Okay.
Yeah, there's not nearly enough time to do that. This will probably. I'm estimating it'll take a good day of trying to train these things to do what we want. Because once I got them tame enough to where they're going to listen, then I'm going to have to work with them so that they know how to react and how we'll probably practice, like, on your horse, trying to capture your horse with the net, like running.
Oh, my horse! My horse would definitely not like that. This is an intelligent, fiendish horse, by the way. He is a proud little creature.
We just need to, whatever, however you want to fucking do it, dude. I'm just saying that we need to train for at least a good 24 hours to get the dinosaurs understanding how we do this ambush attempt.
All right.
I mean, we're not going to actually capture your horse. It's just kind of like dry runs, practicing with the dinosaurs and having your horse kind of pretend it's what we're trying to capture.
Okay.
I'm sure you can explain that to him, can't you? That we're not actually trying to hurt him.
Oh. He's not stupid. He can understand and talk to you, by the way.
Okay, cool. Well, then I would try to negotiate with him and let him know I'm not trying to do anything stupid to him. I'm just trying to train these dinosaurs.
Check.
Can I make a handle animal check?
He's not really an animal as much as a fiend, because he is an intelligent being. He's not as much an.
Yeah, roll your persuasion.
But the thing is, because he's an animal and not like, because he's not like
roll persuasion with advantage.
A humanoid.
Yeah, there we go. Persuasion with advantage. There you go. That works for me.
And what are we doing with these things overnight while they're not tame?
I'll say DC 13. Okay.
Is he cool with that?
You cook and eat the other one.
Well, I meant
he's cool with that. That was a DC roll to see what the DC was. He's good with that.
You mean the other two, Josh?
Well, we got two that we killed. We got one that you're riding that you've already tamed, right?
By the way, we've killed 3. Wait, 2? 3?
No, we captured 2 and killed 2.
Oh, okay.
So we already have 2 dinosaurs already. That we've already got like most of what's required, but we're gonna go for bigger game.
You want to go for that T-Rex?
Eventually, let's work our way up there. We got a week, dude.
Well, before we go to bed, we got to do something with them because they'll just run away or try to eat us again, whatever.
No, remember, we're going to put the nets on them overnight. Actually, just to be safe, I'll probably put all 4 of them in the pocket dimension, but I'm not going to make them like. I'm going to keep the nets over them so they're not going to be exposed to their dead, dead kin.
We can't put them in the pocket dimension yet. You have to shrink them to put them in the pocket dimension, and we don't want to use our shrink.
I don't have to shrink them to put them in the pocket dimension.
We don't?
I just say the command word and the portal opens big enough.
He calls it a pretty pocket.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Too easy.
Pretty little pocket.
So overnight, like we'll have them with the nets on them. We'll put all 4 carcasses. We'll put the 2 carcasses and the 2 living ones in the pocket dimension. Do you want us to just take turns? Well, we should take turns overnight standing guard.
Oh
And I'm
no,
sure
no,
Josh is gonna
no!
do. I'm sure Josh is going to have us roll for any nighttime encounters.
You guys keep talking about that while the wizard's over here casting Liam's tiny hut. You see him over here mumbling and jumbling, and Liam's tiny hut pops up. You're welcome to sleep in here if you want.
How big is Liam's tiny hut?
It's pretty big. Let me see.
Is that? Are we protected while we're inside it?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, then we'll just do that. And then first thing the next morning, we can start, trying to train these things.
Where did I put the freaking spell? I'm trying to read it. Oh, that's because that's right, because it's a ritual spell, so I had it not memorized.
All right. Let's go to
10
bed.
foot radius. So I guess it's not that big. It's only a 10-foot radius.
Oh, 10-foot radius is huge.
I mean, it's not tiny. It's pretty big.
You guys all fit in there.
So do we just make it through the night with no issues then, Josh?
Oh yeah, you're in the tent. You're good.
So next morning, do you just want me to make a few handle animal checks?
Yep. We'll have you make a few handle animal checks. What do you guys want to do for the day? Do you want to gather food, water?
Yeah, we should
wood?
definitely do some scavenging.
I'm
nearby.
gonna look at him and be like, "Do you have any
We've got
idea?"
two dinosaurs to eat.
Yeah, I'm about to say, how does Allosaurus taste?
Right? Do we have to
Like
give them the
chicken?
whole carcass, or can we eat some of it? I'm sure there'll be more carcasses too. So yeah.
I'm
sure that the skeleton alone is a good enough trophy, right, Josh? Was there any stipulation?
Nope.
I'm gonna
you killed two.
I'm gonna cut off the heads of the two of them and be like, "Hey, toss these in the bag of yours. Take my halberd and just executioner style."
Well, we can leave the head. We can leave anything in that dimensional portal.
Okay, too easy. I'm just gonna leave them at your feet then as I walk away. I'm gonna hop on my warhorse and do some scouting so I can scout out the immediate vicinity of this beach for us while you're doing your animal handling checks.
All right, guys. I'm probably gonna have to call it tonight. I gotta get up early.
All right, Jandar. Thanks for coming.
Hey, no problem. I had a great time. Let me know when you want to do it again.
Oh, definitely.
Have a good night, guys.
I still have a shit ton of time. If you want to roleplay and get more dinosaurs.
I was about to say, are we able to keep going without him or not really?
Get through this day and see how I feel, because I'm tired too.
Alrighty.
So keep doing your rolls.
GM, can you reveal a little bit more map to me? I'm just scouting around the campsite while he's doing this.
But rest of the day, you rock it back into shape and get one of them. The one that you were riding yesterday, he's definitely tamed, but you need to put a little bit more work into the other one. A couple more rolls. Focus on him. After it's done loading.
Did it just freeze
Alright.
up?
Yeah, I did, but there you go. Alright, so
Is he starting to come along?
oh yeah. He's starting to get a little more tame, and while you're doing it, freaking body he's over there with you. Oh, I just made him disappear, but he's over there with you. You guys are working on him together, and you're kind of teaching him a little bit, and you get that Allosaur to let body ride it around.
All right, now we probably need to make a few handle animal checks to try and train with the warhorse and get them to learn how to do the proper technique on the capturing.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Why don't you just do it to the other dinosaur?
I want them to train on a living creature that's actually going to try and get away.
I see what you're saying. Are you gonna heal these guys?
I last night I gave them a bunch of good berries to kind of help them.
I'm assuming they got a long rest like we did. So
that's what I'm doing right now. Yeah.
And I probably would have taken another long rest midday. So I would have given them 5 good berries each last night, another 5 this morning,
they're good.
And then another 5 in the afternoon. Oh, they are? Okay.
Oh yeah, everybody's good after a long rest.
So what do I just make another couple handle animal checks to see if they're getting the ambush technique down?
Yeah.
Seems like the one just is really hard at learning.
Oh yeah. You gotta just give him a little bit more time. Go ahead and. Alright, well yeah, he finally comes around and he gets it, and they're really intelligent for how dumb they look. At least when it comes to tactics.
So, like, by the end of the day, do we think that they have it down?
Oh yeah, they could definitely go in, and you guys could ride on them to capture some dinosaurs.
All right. Baylor. Tomorrow.
Right here.
Tomorrow we're going for it, man.
Let's do it.
So how you feeling, Josh? You want to keep going or you want to call it a night?
Yep, we're calling it.
Okay.
Sorry, buddy. I've been here since 7.
Okay.
But if you want to pick another night.
Where does this take place in the timeline?
Same time. This is going on at the same time. Ridley's not going to the beach.
Oh, okay.
Sergeant Shunk's going to go to the beach. Ridley was really driven on dinosaurs, and he got an invite to a dinosaur guild. He was like, yeah, I'm going to go try this out. I wish you luck, guys. And they understood.
Well, we always, that was the plan anyways, was Ridley wanted to capture some dinosaurs so we could start breeding them and have a dinosaur cavalry.
That sounds awesome.
Shock and awe, dude. Shock and awe.
Oh, just imagine it later on, maybe some big battle down the road. You got them all just riding in.
The big
Ah,
Rex in
dinosaurs.
front. The big Rex in front. We're getting that big Rex for Ridley. I don't care how fucking hard it's gonna be.
Well, I also need some more pteranodons that I can breed. And I'm going to need something bigger than a pteranodon that multiple people can ride on as like my main flying animal for me to bring the party around on.
Getting a flying dinosaur is gonna be tough.
Yes, it will be, but it's not something Ridley hasn't done before.
All right, well.
Especially if we can just find a nest. Because then we can just put the eggs. Actually, we could just move the entire nest inside my portal. And then when they hatch, I'm the mama.
All right, and on that, folks, we're going to call it a night. Joe is the mama, or Ridley is the mama. We are going to have us Dino Sex Fest. Fun to watch. Make sure you guys catch us again. I'll let you know before we do this again. It might be same day next week if Joe can do it. If Grim and maybe Jandar. But if not, if I can get at least 2 people, we'll get her done.
Dino hunting. Woo!
Yeah.
Later, guys.
Y'all have a great night. This is Joe playing as Ridley. Signing off.
Not Joe's only character. Check out Joe America. Joe America 2020. Go do it. Later.
Pendleton did nothing wrong.
I like that. I think you might have got that in right at the end.
What did you say?
I said Pendleton did